All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sanjay Mattu. The headlines. Army foils attempt by Pakistan's border action team to target Indian forward post along LOC in Keran sector of Jammu and Kashmir. 7 intruders killed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asks BJP MPs to remain connected with the people and address their concerns. Bihar government to fill vacant posts of doctors through campus recruitment within a year. At least 20 people killed and 24 injured in a mass shooting at Walmart store in US city of El Paso. And in T20 international cricket, India beat the West Indies by 4 wickets at Lauder Hill. The army has foiled an attack by Pakistan's border action team or BAT on a forward post along the line of control in the Keran sector of Jammu and Kashmir. Defence spokesman Colonel Rajesh Kalia said in Srinagar last night that 5 to 7 Pakistani soldiers and terrorists were killed in the incident. The BAT generally comprises Special Forces personnel of the Pakistani Army and terrorists. The defence spokesperson said Pakistan has made a number of attempts during the past 2 days to disturb peace in the Kashmir Valley and to target the Amarnath Yatra. He said 4 hardcore Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists were also killed in 2 operations in the state. He said a cache of sniper rifles, IEDs and mines with Pakistan markings were recovered, which clearly indicates Islamabad's complicity in terror activities. The defence spokesperson said that security forces will continue to respond to all nefarious activities along the LOC and the hinterland. Pakistani troops last night violated ceasefire by resorting to mortar shelling and small arms firing on forward posts and villages along the line of control in Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir. A defence spokesperson said the firing from across the border started in the Mendhar sector around 8:15 p.m., prompting a strong and effective retaliation by the Indian Army. There's no report of any casualty in the firing. The railways have decided that no cancellation charge will be taken from passengers till Tuesday morning if they cancel reserved tickets booked for their journey originating from Jammu, Katra and Udhampur stations. This facility will also be available to passengers travelling to these stations from other destinations. Sources in the ministry said that only a clerked charge shall be taken. The decision comes in the wake of the Jammu and Kashmir administration asking Amarnath Yatris to cut short their pilgrimage and tourists to return, citing intelligence inputs that Pakistan-based terrorists were planning to target the ongoing Amarnath Yatra. Meanwhile, Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri has asked all airlines to keep fares from Srinagar in check as Amarnath pilgrims and tourists rush to the airport after the Jammu and Kashmir administration asked them to curtail their stay in the state. Earlier, Air India announced waiver of cancellation fee on rescheduling or cancellation for all its flights to and from Srinagar till the 15th of this month. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said modernization of the armed forces is a priority of the government. He made it clear that every need of the armed forces will be fulfilled through indigenous technology. He was speaking at a program held at Bharat Dynamics Limited in Hyderabad on the occasion of its Golden Jubilee celebrations. He reiterated that the country's defence policy is for maintaining peace and stability at regional, continental and global levels. Mr. Singh added that the defence sector will play a key role in making the country a 5 trillion economy through FDI and offset investments in manufacturing.
आतंकवाद सबके लिए आतंकवाद ही होता है और जिन लोगों ने वर्षों आतंकवाद को पनपने में सहयोग किया या परोक्ष रूप से समर्थन दिया वो भी अब शांति और लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था में शामिल होना चाहते हैं। ऐसा उनके द्वारा संकेत दिया जा रहा है। इसमें वेपन पावर का भी बड़ा योगदान है।
President Ramnath Kovind returned to New Delhi this morning after completing his 3-nation visit to Benin, Gambia and Guinea. This was the first ever visit by any president of India to the 3 West African countries. During the week-long visit, he held talks with his counterparts from these countries and discussed several issues. A number of MOUs were also signed in the field of traditional medicine, Pan-Africa e-Network project, solar and renewable energy, e-education and Ayurveda. In Guinea, he received the National Order of Merit, which is the highest civilian award of the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the valedictory session of the two-day workshop for BJP MPs in New Delhi today. Mr. Modi inaugurated the workshop, Abhyas Varg, yesterday. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister asked the party MPs to remain active as ground workers even after becoming ministers or legislators. Mr. Modi said the BJP is an organic entity and not an assembled one. Quoting Mr. Modi, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said the party has reached this level because of its ideology and thoughts, not because of one family's legacy.
Learning is a continuous process throughout the life. This was his message. Party is a parivar, and in this parivar, worker is most important. And BJP is growing because of our thoughts and ideology, not because of the legacy of the one or other family. Referring to that, the team BJP is an organic entity, not the assembled entity.
BJP President and Home Minister Amit Shah and Party Working President JP Nadda also addressed the workshop. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter @AIR News Alerts. Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Sushil Kumar Modi has said that the vacant posts of doctors will be filled directly through campus recruitment within a year. Inaugurating a conference of cardiologists in Patna yesterday, he said the NDA government is going to open 11 new medical colleges in the state. A report.
Deputy Chief Minister Sushil Kumar Modi said the MBBS course have already started in IGIMS Patna, Bettiya in West Champaran and Pavapuri in Nalanda. Mr. Modi said medical colleges at Purnia, Chhapra and Madhepura are under construction while tender has been floated for the construction of medical college and hospitals at Vaishali, Begusarai, Sitamarhi, Jhanjharpur and Buxar. Mr. Modi held Lalu Prasad and Rabri Devi-led RJD governments responsible for the shortage of doctors, nurses and paramedical staff as no new medical and nursing college were opened then. Bihar has 13 medical colleges and has one doctor for 3,207 people. As per the WHO standard, there should be one doctor every 1,000 people. With KK Lal's report from Patna, Aarti Rana, AIR News.
The Reserve Bank of India has imposed a penalty ranging between 1 to 2 crore rupees on 7 public sector banks for violating norms on fraud classification, bill discounting and monitoring of end-user funds. The central bank said in a press release that Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, the Indian Overseas Bank and the Union Bank of India were fined 1.5 crore rupees each, while the Allahabad Bank and the Bank of Maharashtra were penalized 2 crore rupees each. The Oriental Bank of Commerce was penalized for 1 crore rupees. In a separate release, the regulator said a fine of 1 crore rupees was levied on the Corporation Bank for non-compliance of norms on cybersecurity framework as well as fraud classification and reporting. Heavy rain lashed most parts of south and central Gujarat during the last 24 hours. More than 135 talukas in the state have recorded rain. Khambat in Anand district has received 15 inches of rainfall. With a fresh spell of rain in flood-ravaged Vadodara city, the district administration has issued an alert and advisory for the people. Collector Shalini Agarwal said that the administration is ready to deal with any situation and NDRF teams are still in the city. Mumbai and its surrounding areas have been witnessing heavy rainfall since yesterday morning. Normal life has been affected. At least 3 people were killed in separate rain-related incidents in the city and its surrounding areas on Saturday. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Heavy rains continue to batter Mumbai and its suburbs. According to the Weather Bureau, the Colaba Observatory has recorded 122.8 mm rainfall, while the Santa Cruz Observatory has recorded 173 mm rainfall between 8:30 a.m. yesterday to 5:30 today morning. Waterlogging on roads coupled with the high tide affected rail and road traffic yesterday. Suburban railway services were partially suspended for over 5 hours on the central and harbour routes. Central Railway authorities had arranged for special buses and refreshment at Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus. The India Meteorological Department predicted heavy rainfall in the metropolis for today. The Brihan Mumbai Mahanagar Nigam had requested people to avoid venturing near sea or walking in waterlogged areas. With Pratna, Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
The Arunachal Pradesh police has arrested a suspected National Socialist Council of Nagaland U militant from Naharlagun area. Addressing media persons, the Superintendent of Police, SIT, N.S. Brar, told media persons that the underground militant, identified as Wang Chin Wangpan, was planning to execute unlawful activities like abduction, extortion and murder in the capital areas of Naharlagun and Itanagar. The police also seized some live ammunition of various calibers and a hand grenade. In international news, at least 20 people have been killed and another 24 injured in a mass shooting in the U.S. city of El Paso, Texas Governor Greg Abbott has confirmed. He described it as one of the deadliest days in the state's history. The massacre happened at a Walmart store last night near the Cielo Vista Mall, a few miles from the U.S.-Mexico border. A 21-year-old man is in custody and is believed to be the sole gunman. Mr. Abbott praised the police officers who apprehended him. The suspect has been named by the U.S. media as Patrick Crusius, a resident of the Dallas area. Syrian jihadist group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham has refused to withdraw from the proposed Idlib buffer zone after a truce went into effect in the area. The leader of the jihadi group, Abu Muhammad al-Jalani, said, "What the regime could not take militarily or by force, they'll not get through peaceful means or through negotiations and politics, and he would never withdraw from the zone." Jalani made his comments during a meeting with reporters organized by the former Al-Qaeda affiliate group. Meanwhile, the Syrian government agreed to a truce in the northwestern region of Idlib on Thursday on condition that a Turkish-Russian buffer zone deal is implemented. On to sports news now. In badminton, the Indian pair of Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty will face third seeds Lee Junhui and Liu Yu-chen of China in the summit clash of the Thailand Open 2019 today. India's top-ranked men's doubles pair defeated former world champions Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol of South Korea 22-20, 22-24, 21-9 after a dominant performance in the semi-final at a World Tour Super 500 tournament yesterday. With this win, they have become the first Indian pair to enter the summit clash of a BWF Super 500 tournament in the men's doubles category. In cricket, India beat the West Indies by 4 wickets in the first 2020 of the 3-match international series at Lauder Hill in the US last night. Chasing a target of 96 runs, India made 98, losing 6 wickets with 16 balls to spare. Rohit Sharma top-scored with 24, Captain Virat Kohli and Manish Pandey made 19 each. The second T20 will be played today at the same venue. The India Under-19 team beat England Under-19 by 1 wicket in a Tri-Series Youth ODI cricket match at Chelmsford in the UK last night. Put into bat, England Under-19 were all out for 204 in 49.5 overs. The India Under-19 team chased down the target with 13.3 overs to spare. And now for a look at today's newspapers for the major stories. It's over to Lalima Aneja Dang.
Thank you, Sanjay. Concerns regarding the movement of additional security forces to Jammu and Kashmir dominate front-page headlines. The Indian Express quotes State Governor Satyapal Malik as saying no changes to Articles 370, 35A. The Times of India reports LOC hots up again. Army foils Pak commando operation, kills 7. The Asian Age highlights Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address to BJP legislators at a 2-day orientation session. The paper quotes the Prime Minister as saying BJP successful due to ideology, not family. The Tribune highlights the centre's decision on a national population register. The paper writes Pan-India Population Register by September 2020. On the doctors' strike at All India Institute of Medical Sciences and Safdarjung Hospital in Delhi, the Pioneer reports emergency services hit, doctors asked to join work or lose job. And finally, companies looking for talent to work on artificial intelligence or AI are tapping a unique source. The Business Standard reports people with autism are hot hires for AI jobs. And with that, it's back to you, Sanjay.
Thank you, Lalima. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. An army foils attempt by Pakistan's border action team to target Indian forward post along LOC in Keran sector of Jammu and Kashmir, 7 intruders killed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asks BJP MPs to remain connected with the people and address their concerns. Bihar government to fill vacant posts of doctors through campus recruitment within a year. At least 20 people killed and 24 injured in a mass shooting at Walmart store in US city of El Paso. And in T20 international cricket, India beat the West Indies by 4 wickets at Lauder Hill. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.